So it's gonna be Dione the Titaness, the Glamazon Beth Phoenix, Titania Tatianov, and Casey, Patriotic Pam Parsons, and to Fairfield Foxfaye Crawford inside the Elimination Chamber. And last, woman standing will face Danielle Heathcote for their WL Women's International Championship. So it doesn't get any wilder than this.
The following contest is an Elimination Chamber match. Making her way to the ring from Fairfield, Connecticut, Fox F. Crawford.
Now, Faye Crawford's got no fear of this structure, with a couple of steel cage matches under her belt already over the years. And if I know her, she's just thinking that it's only a bigger, fancier cage to her. No surprise, Faye is one of the 3 likely favorites to finish this match as the winner.
The other to being Beth Phoenix and Dione. Crawford, of course, tag partner of Crystal Gabor, and as a former champ with Crystal, she's got the know-how to maybe finish this one if the bigger, tougher ladies don't. Get to her first.
And as Crawford goes into her pod until her time, I wonder, what must it be like being inside that phone booth-sized cell watching everyone else going at it while you wait for your turn? Just imagining how exciting or nerve-wracking that would be.
And her opponents, first, from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
What can you say about the Glamazon other than she's been doing great since returning from injury at the hands of Hana, having just won a #1 Contenders Ladies Legends match during the Japan Tour. If she wins this one, she's gonna have to choose which title she wants more.
I know she's one of the top 3 picks to win, but this is a very long, very hard on the body sort of match. Depending on when she gets out of her pod, it could be a really long night for the Glamazon.
And from Milan, Italy, Diane the Giant.
And hey, here's my choice to win this thing, 6'5" to 65. And fresh off of having beaten 3 members of the Bell Council in one match, Dione the Titaness knows an odds-on favorite to win here.
She's gonna do just fine in there. It sure must be nice to be so big that no one else scared you. You got to envy her, or someone like Warlord Santos for that kind of thing.
From Huntington Beach, California, America's sweetheart, Pamela Parsons.
Pam would certainly make a terrific women's international champion, and she's a last-minute replacement here, with Susie Nuclear Campbell, deciding she just didn't want to wrestle another multi-person match right now, leaving Pam free and clear to step up for this.
Representing the Bad Girls, from West Hollywood, California, the Greek Goddess, TT.
About as popular as a social disease, Titania has taken full advantage of her size to push people around from her very first match here, and she's only made one friend, and who even knows what goes. On in the mind of her friend Showbiz, it's gonna be a rough night for Titania, with more than one old rival in that chamber with her.
from Huntsville, Alabama, and Casey.
Former multi-time Ladies Legends champion and former Women's Gold Coast champ, the LA Panther Girl and Casey will be facing her toughest set of opponents yet in any multi-person match she ever been part of. All these contestants are competing at the championship level lately, and the nature of this kind of match being wildly unpredictable. Who can say who's gonna end up winning?
That's a damn wide field. Let's see where this one goes. Titania and Casey start us off here, and whoa. Casey way up there, way up in the sky on Titania's shoulders. And Casey counters with an elbow. Knocks Titania down. That's pretty impressive right there, Titania takes her down to the mat, and this ain't good right here. Oh, just kind of gut-wrench slammed her. Titania up on the top rope. And Casey, slowly getting to her feet, decided against it. Now Titania, just throwing at Casey. Oh, wow. Well, Tatiana, not a sweetheart of a girl, as I understand it. Don't know her personally, don't want to. But, yeah, her and her buddy Showbiz. Yeah, they are, well, gruff people, to say the least. But right now, just a 2 count on Aunt Casey. I don't know how long Aunt Casey's going to be able to hold out if Titania's going to keep it up like this. A splash off the top rope. And Casey counters with a quick kick. Whips Titania to the ropes. They just kind of crash. They lock up again and out onto the floor. Goes on. That floor is not the usual floor. And Casey getting to her feet, and Titania up on the top rope. Well, moving on. And Casey recovers and gets back in the ring. Gets taken down by Titania. We got a few seconds before our next contestant rolls in. Who shall it be? Let's see. Oh, well, how about that? Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon. Well, that's going to be pretty good. Titania with an Oklahoma slam on Aunt Casey. It's still only a 2. Aunt Casey is just as tough as they come, huh? Now, Titania and Beth Phoenix decide they're going to mix it up. And, snake eyes for the Glamazon. And Casey taking advantage of the lapse in attention to attack. And Titania is down. And Aunt Casey takes a spine buster from the Glamazon. Yeah, it's going to start to get crazy now. And Casey and Beth Phoenix and Tatiana going at it. And Casey waiting patiently. She locks up with Titania. Couple of hard shots to the midsection. Breaks up the hold. And Casey locks her up. Oh, a little partnership here. Double powerbomb. But that little partnership ain't gonna last long. But Titania is sure taking the worst of it. Well, here it goes. Partnership over, and Casey takes the Glamazon down too. Titania is rocked with a hard shot, and now she is up and knee to the face. Now Aunt Casey going for the pin. Only 2. Beth Phoenix is still just down. There she goes. She just came to. And 10 seconds away from our next contestant in this insane 6-woman elimination chamber match. Who we goes right for Beth Phoenix. Not sure what that's about. And then goes after Aunt Casey. But Beth Phoenix takes a shot at her, takes her down for a hot second. Oh, takes down Titania too. She's just after everybody. Titania takes a suplex from the Glamazon. Now Beth going after Aunt Casey too. Oh, we're gonna try for a little partnership here, but Titania spoiled the party. Now Parsons hangs up the Glamazon off the ropes. Titania working on Aunt Casey here. Oh, Aunt Casey with a fast counter, and Beth Phoenix with a slow suplex on Pam Parsons. Ooh, took her sweet time with the project right there. Now Aunt Casey, with a moment in control of Titania, whips her into the corner. Takes her down to the mat. Now, just beating feet on her. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Beth Phoenix slugged her, and Casey looked at her like, what are you doing? That was beautiful. Pam Parsons decides to go in on Titania. Beth Phoenix drops an elbow on Aunt Casey. Parsons with a double leg drop on Titania. Oh, ooh, somebody just got slammed good. Titania, taking control from Pam, just wheeled her the hell out of the ring, and now Aunt Casey taking another long stalling suplex from the Glamazon. Now Beth Phoenix going after Titania. Has her up. What we got here? We'll just plain slammed her, and in the process, Dione the Titaness has just come out, and everything just changed now. Dione immediately going after natural rival Titania as the second largest female athlete in RWL. They do not get along. Dione rocks her with a hard shot. Takes her down to the mat. Meanwhile, Beth Phoenix and Pam Parsons are mixing it up. And Aunt Casey is currently the odd woman out. Woohoo! Dione slammed her face into that bubble. Aunt Casey trying to get herself involved in the project too. Whoa, look at this. This is nuts. Dione's like, leave me alone. I'm doing this. I don't need help. Oh, wow. Well, there went that down to John. Aunt Casey slammed face first to the mat. Pam Parsons in control of the Glamazon, and Dione just got taken down by Titania. Who goes after Pam Parsons. Now they're going at it, and now Dione comes right back at Titania. Yeah, that would be my reaction too. What the hell's going on here? Titania gets taken down. And Casey in control of the Glamazon. Now Pam Parsons whips Titania to the corner. Gonna get a running bulldog, but we've got a count here. Only a 2 on Beth Phoenix. 10 seconds from our last contestant. Titania slams the Glamazon down. Look at this. Pam Parsons decides she's going to go for the pin. But doesn't get it. It's just a 2. And here comes Faye Crawford. Into absolute chaos. Oh, wow. Doesn't even know where to start. Titania decides for her. Fall-away slam. Faye Crawford just got rocked right away. Pam Parsons hung up in a torture rack from the Glamazon. Titania with Aunt Casey, and Dione slugging Titania. Faye Crawford whips Titania out onto the floor. Aunt Casey just got rocked. Oh, wow. To do that to Dione, that was amazing on Pam Parsons' part. Aunt Casey just gets helped out onto the floor, and Faye Crawford has gone to work on Titania. Dione Dione and Pam Parsons are mixing it up. Pam Parsons with Dione in the corner. Big B in a whole bunch of trouble. And man, Faye Crawford absolutely torturing the arms and shoulders of Tatiana. Now it's... Oh, look at this. We got another count here. Hey, look at that. Pam Parsons is gone. Pinned by Beth Phoenix. There's our first elimination. Meanwhile, Ann Casey working on Dione. Titania has Faye Crawford way up. Oh, that's not going to end well. Ann Casey really taking it to Dione the tightness. Titania just helped back into the ring, and Casey drops a knee on Dione. And Faye Crawford decides to pick her fight with Titania. And going to work on the big girl, too. Beth Phoenix tags her a good one. Oh, Dione just slammed the hell out of Ann Casey. Well, that could be the end right there for the LA Panther girl. Dione got her all the way up with that powerbomb. Look at this audacity right here from Faye Crawford. Says, I'll take that pin, thank you very much. Whoa, that took guts. Now Dione going right back to work on Ann Casey, and he gets rocked, and Beth Phoenix just gets caught by Dione. Titania working with Faye Crawford back there, and Beth Phoenix just got dropped. Dione takes a knee to the head. Ann Casey with cover, but only two. And Faye Crawford starting to really go to work on Tatiana in the back there. Just tagging her with all kinds of shots, and then slammed her a beauty. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg right here. Only two. Dione takes an atomic drop from Beth Phoenix. And Faye Crawford does not want to let Titania alone. Titania shoves her away, gets her up on her shoulders, but the Glamazon spoils the move. Beth Phoenix just wheeled out onto the floor by Titania. Titania with a knee to the gut of Beth Phoenix. That don't look good. Oh, well. There's that Samoan drop that Titania does so well. That's her signature right there. But only two. Now Dione has the Glamazon up. Running power slam. Titania fighting for a life here between Ann Casey and Faye Crawford. Now Dione going after Faye Crawford, and Ann Casey and Titania are mixing it up. Beth Phoenix just getting to her feet, just coming back to join the party. Dione taken down by the Glamazon. Ann Casey takes down Titania. Goes for a cover. Hey, look at that. Tatiana's been eliminated. How about that? Taken up by Ann Casey. Well, now, as we return to the rest of the situation, Beth Phoenix and Dione. Dione has been getting rocked with hard right hands here. Beth Phoenix whips Dione into the corner. Drops her head into the turnbuckle. Meanwhile, we got Faye Crawford and Ann Casey going at it. Just took Ann Casey down. Now Beth Phoenix with the Fairfield Fox. Ann Casey rounding up Dione the tightness. Takes her right back down after a series of hard shots. The Glamazon getting ready to strike on Faye Crawford. Yep, glam slam, but no, look at that. Faye Crawford got her away out of that one, but takes a knee to the midsection. Looks like Dion's ready to stop playing around here, but and Casey get ready to deliver that power bomb of hers, and that's just about the end. Boom, there you go. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg here. And Casey, oh man, still hanging on. How about that? Faye Crawford working on Beth Phoenix. Ooh, and Casey avoiding a choke slam there, but takes a headbutt. Faye Crawford just going to work on the Glamazon. Yeah, Faye Crawford, pure striker. She's just gonna beat you up. It's just that simple. No fancy moves. Not a lot of crazy stuff. Just beat the hell out of you. Dione with the Glamazon has her up. Getting ready to, just dropped her. And Casey just whipped out onto the floor by Faye Crawford. Faye Crawford going for the cover. Thought she had it, but no, she didn't. Dione. Oh man, did she ever go out. Knee to the skull of the Glamazon. And Faye Crawford going for the pin, but referee distracted by the submission move here. Oh, look at that. Dione tapped out. Dione's gone. Wow. We're down to these three. Beth Phoenix, Faye Crawford, and Casey. The two biggest and most dangerous girls in the group are gone. Man, I never would have thought. Well, you would have told me it would have come down to these last three. I wouldn't have believed you. Oh, and Casey just got herself hung up on the ropes. And Faye Crawford gonna try and take advantage of that mistake. We are down to our final three here, and it is insane. Beth Phoenix, who is definitely, oh man, she's been tough as heck since she came back from her injury. Faye Crawford going for a cover on Ann Casey and gets it. That's it, Ann Casey's been eliminated. That's pretty amazing. Now it's just down to the Glamazon and the Fairfield Fox. Beth Phoenix drops the elbow on Faye Crawford. Now, just taking a moment to breathe after all that insanity, and who could blame her? Faye Crawford, slowly getting back to her feet, locks up with the Glamazon, whips her to the ropes, and out onto the floor. Crawford going right out after her. Rounds her up. Throws her right back inside the ring. Just throwing her around for fun's sake, I guess. Oh, look at this. Face first slam into the mat. And here goes the Fox going for the cover here. Only a 2. I would have thought that would have been about it. Whoa! Beautiful springboard moonsault by Faye Crawford. Now she's about to go air again. Oh, misses with the double boots. Faye Crawford gets rounded up by the Glamazon and whipped out onto the floor. Beth Phoenix definitely going to take advantage of that mistake. Waiting for Faye Crawford to get herself together here. Oh, whoa! Wound up into a power slam from Faye Crawford. Gets her face slammed into the steel, and then whipped right back inside the ring. Whoa, this one's gonna get crazy down to the end, huh? Whoa, what a boot to the face, and Faye Crawford going for the cover. And I think that just might be it, boys and girls. It is. Good night, Irene. Faye Crawford wins this amazing match.
Here is your winner, Fox.
The Fairfield Fox hangs on to eliminate the final opponent to score this win in this brutal matchup. And so it's gonna be Faye Crawford and Danielle Heathcote for the women's international title in just a few weeks.
I don't know that you can call it an upset the way we usually use the word, because Beth Phoenix got eliminated and Dione got eliminated, and those were like two of the heavy favorites. So I don't know if you can really call it an upset, but more than you can just say that Faye Crawford just hung on just long enough to make a difference and eliminate Beth Phoenix, and she's gonna face Danielle for that women's international title. Folks, we'll be back with our next match right after this.